I've been interviewing for roles that ultimately did not actualize due to various reasons. What can be done to mitigate roles from disappearing during the hiring process?
Normally, what I've heard from people who have experienced this, you kind of give yourself like a week or a few days, and then you need to move on, right? So they take note of what the learnings were, and they make their next plans and they move forward, right? That's probably the best way. And honestly, it's tough to predict, right? So how I've seen some folks mitigate it, again, it's very, very hard because sometimes it really happens, you don't know why, right? But some things I've seen folks do to mitigate this, they focus on, is the role new versus existing backfills, right? Especially big companies that are very volatile. If the role is new, higher chance that it won't be removed, right? Because a lot of efforts taken to kind of craft that role, right? The second thing is they tend to pay more attention during the interview process to determine how the role fits into the bigger org, right? I think typically we just pass over this kind of things and like I just want to know who I report to and stuff, right? But what I've seen they talk about is how does this make sense in where the organization is moving? If they feel like, okay, what I've been reading about, you got to do your research, right? How healthy is the company, blah, blah. They tend to feel like, okay, this team seems like it would be under risk, right? But they ask. So it doesn't mean, obviously, the company is not going to tell you like it's under risk, but you kind of know from the reaction or this, or I guess you're explaining like, okay, you can kind of make a decision then, right? And naturally, this one, it comes with, like career coaching and wisdom and advice and all this. Some of them they naturally have parallel conversations going on, right? That helps to mitigate this, right?